What if the loudest love was the one you never heard? In a quiet forest, nestled among ancient trees, two birds lived side by side. One was a nightingale, a virtuoso whose voice could melt even the hardest of hearts. The other was a dove, plain and unassuming, with no song to sing. Every evening, as twilight painted the sky in shades of purple and gold, the nightingale would begin her concert. Her melodies were exquisite, weaving through the leaves and filling the forest with unparalleled beauty. Animals from every corner would gather, spellbound, to listen to her enchanting songs. Nearby, perched on a simple branch, the dove would sit, watching quietly, his eyes reflecting the fading light. The nightingale, bathed in the adoration of her audience, grew proud. "See how they love me," she would say, her voice dripping with confidence. "My song proves my worth. It is the greatest gift in this forest." The dove would simply nod, offering no words, no argument. His silence was a stark contrast to her vibrant performance. Then, one summer, a terrible, relentless drought struck the land. The sun baked the earth until it cracked. The river shrank to a muddy trickle, and the once lush trees began to wither. A heavy, somber silence fell over the forest, broken only by the desperate sounds of thirst. Refusing to let the gloom win, the nightingale sang louder and more passionately than ever before, trying to bring joy back to the desolate landscape. But her beautiful songs, as moving as they were, could not quench thirst or cool the scorching air. The animals, once her adoring fans, grew weak and listless. Soon, the strain became too much for the nightingale herself. Her voice faded to a rasp, and one afternoon, she fainted from exhaustion and dehydration, falling silent on her branch. Only the dove remained still silent, still largely unnoticed. The next morning, the forest animals awoke to find the dove's perch empty. A wave of worry washed over them. Had they lost him too? But just as despair began to set in, they saw him, a small silhouette against the blazing sky. Returning, clutched carefully in his beak, was a single, precious drop of water. Again and again, he made the arduous journey, flying miles to a distant stream that still flowed. He tirelessly brought back life, drop by tiny drop, offering it to the thirsty flowers, the weak animals, and the fallen nightingale. Slowly, miraculously, the forest began to revive. The nightingale finally opened her eyes, feeling the cool water on her beak. She was weak, but she was alive. She looked at the dove, whose wings were heavy with fatigue, and whispered, "Why did you never sing?" The dove looked at her, his gaze full of a gentle, profound understanding. "True love," he said softly, "never shouts. It works quietly, carrying water when songs cannot." Your voice filled their hearts with joy. My silence kept them beating. A different kind of silence fell over the forest, then not one of sorrow, but one of deep, humbling awe. In that quiet moment, everyone understood. Love isn't proven by the noise it makes, but by the silent sacrifices it's willing to endure. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content that makes you think. See you next time.